Hey guys, what is up? I am back, and we're going to be playing some more Astroneer. So we're going to be going ahead and going to another planet this episode. And if you guys do notice, I have my microphone right here. I moved it a bit closer because I kind of noticed that it was a bit loud in the last episode. So I'm hoping that this is going to be better and not too loud. But I already got the aluminum. I went and got it off cam. And we're going to make the thruster, and we're going to go to a different planet. So let's go ahead and get our thruster. And then we can basically fly to a different planet and fly back. I think we have two uses out of it, basically. So we should be able to fly there, fly back, and then I think we'd have to make a new one. It's either that, or we can fly there, fly back, and then fly there, fly back again. But I can't remember exactly how long these will last. We need to put some more organic news to get this going faster, though. Okay, we'll just finish anyway, actually. So all we do is we grab the thruster, and we go ahead and put it on the underneath of the shuttle. And then we unpack it. You can unpack it first, and there it is. And we got a mission done, which is pretty cool, and it actually gives us some good stuff here. So we have a QT-RTG, which is a relatively new item. I think it was only here with missions, so I don't think that it was in my last series. So this is a really cool item that basically RTGs are resources that require no fuel, and they make you like infinite power forever, right? No, you don't have to worry about wind or sun or anything like that. So we don't really need this battery or this wind turbine anymore. Mainly just because of the fact that this RTG can make so much power that realistically we can... Actually, we might want to bring these to put on our base. Actually, okay, I have an idea. Let's go ahead. Okay, we got to pick this back up. But let's bring these to our other planet, so that we can make a base there, and we can actually, we got an extra thruster. We can keep that here, and a field shelter, which is really important. We're going to take that. But on the other planet, we're going to want to set up a base, and we might actually use this RTG on the base to power it for now. When we get more, it'll be a bit more, like, we can keep one in our inventory when we get more of the RTGs. But for now, let's just go ahead and put it on our other base. So we just launched. So we launched to another planet. You can also just launch into orbit, so you can go to a different place on that planet. Here are all of the planets. You got all kinds of planets, but I think we're going to this one first because, like, as you can see, notable resources wolframite, which is exactly what we need because that smelts into tungsten. And like I've said multiple times before, we can make a chemistry lab with that. So realistically, it doesn't actually matter where we land, so I'm just going to... oh, what the heck is that? Oh, I think we forgot a beacon. We probably should have taken a beacon, but I'm sure we can find quartz on this map, and if not, then we'll just... Actually, I think the field shelter gives a beacon. I'll have to see. Okay, so we've now landed, and we can take this field shelter and just throw it down right here. There we go. And portable space base, and we can actually pick it up, which is kind of crazy, but... Alright, the save point, power, and oxygen. Now, it produces half a unit, and the security RTG produces a whole unit a second. So it's probably going to be better if we just use both on our base. But we can do tethers from this and stuff as well. So we're going to need to get some basic resources, though. So we're going to kind of want to... I brought some tethers as well. So we're going to want to just go out here. You see we got some compound, which is good. So I'm going to tether right next to it. But realistically, right now, look at the amount of clay here. What the heck? When we start on this planet, just kidding. Over there we got some resin. We need that because that's the main thing you need for platforms and stuff, right? So we're gonna need to get some compound too, though, to make the small printers and all that kind of stuff. Ran out of tethers, but whatever. We're right here anyway. We can just dig some up, as long as I don't die again, like in the last episode. That was kind of sad. Anyway, we're gonna need enough to make a few platforms, but we probably want to save a bit of space for compound. So yeah, let's just get 3, I guess, for now. I don't know, we'll figure it out. And let's grab 2 compound to make a printer. Ow, what the heck? Oh my gosh, I forgot that those things actually hit you. Yeah, if you get too close to those, I guess they hit you. I completely forgot about that, actually. I gotta be careful, because I don't want to pick up a clay. I just want compound. Got 1 compound. Come on. Okay, there we go. That's mostly compound. There we go, 2 compound. That should be our inventory. Actually, we have 1 more slot. We might as well pick up another one. Okay, we don't want a clay. Drop that. Wait. Oh, okay. Well, we got on the compound and it went into our crafting slot actually, so we can get another one. That should be everything though. Yeah, there we go. It threw it out. So let's go ahead and make a small printer. I think is what we want, because this doesn't come with a small printer or anything. We can enter this. I think that'll, yeah, that saves our game and probably makes a point right there where if we die, we'll spawn right there, which is pretty important. But we probably want to put this like right next to this so we can connect it to power. Right there, maybe. There we go. Then I'm gonna make a medium printer, and then with a medium printer, we're gonna be able to craft more stuff. Now, obviously, oh wait, there's a slot on the top. I was gonna say there's a place I can put something, so I can't speed that up. But there we go. So we're gonna be going at this speed forever, because like we don't need power or anything for those things, which is really useful. But we are gonna need a platform for this, so we need to make one of those as well. So let's find, yeah, medium platform A. And we're gonna need more to make a better platform, but we're not gonna worry about that like right now. I might also just flatten out this area really quick, make it a bit better for building a base on. A nice flat area, and my field shelter just pretty much crashed. It's fine though, we're good. Move it to like right here, and we'll switch the cable to this side. What just happened? Oh, I didn't even realize that this had fell over. Okay, hook that up. Okay, please hook it up. Thank you. And then we'll go ahead and put down this medium platform right here, connect it right here. There you go, so that's hooked up to power. Why is it not straight? Okay, you know what, whatever. It doesn't really matter realistically, so we're just gonna leave it like that. Now, I don't think everything of large platform A is that useful. I feel like a large platform B is just way better. So let's go get some, like one more resin, and let's go ahead and make that. I think I saw some over here actually, yeah. A bit closer when I was coming back, I saw that. And there actually are quite a few research items around, so if we want to set up a chamber as well, we can also just work on bytes while we're here too, which is pretty nice. We don't need one resin anyway. We probably will need it for other stuff, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. There we go, large platform B. Oh yeah, also our fuel does say 50%, which means that if we launch back to our base, we won't have any more fuel to go anywhere else yet. But that's probably fine for right now. I don't think we're really going to be worried about that. Now let's make another pack of tethers. I think we're going to want to go for a cave, because wolframite is found in caves, I'm pretty sure. It's been a while, but I am pretty sure that wolframite is in caves, because on some things, stuff spawns on the surface, and some things spawn in the caves. Okay, I think we're fine. So another thing that's really useful is, okay, is that our cave? Yeah. With the, oh shoot. We can use this, and we can hit C to switch things, and we can build up like this. Basically just cranking 90s. But, okay, apparently I messed it up. There we go. Kind of just have to hold down underneath you. Eventually it gets a little weird. But I did not realize that that was happening. We need to make a work light as well. But we need copper for that. We just don't really have that. I'm trying to find a, okay, let's get all the way up here first. And then I'm going to work on getting just like an actual ramp. Okay, why can I not go straight up? I don't know what the heck is happening right now. No, I want to go up. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is a pain. Okay, jump over here. And then we should have the angle, hopefully, or get a angle for a ramp. There we go. And then we can just ramp down into this cave. Okay, we might want to make this a bit steeper, actually, because this is going to take a minute. Let's do, like, this angle. Okay, I'm getting tripped up on this tether, which is kind of annoying, but... Okay, there we go. Now let's stand this tether upright to get oxygen. Okay, apparently the tether system goes, like, way up here. Must have dropped one on accident. Okay, so now we're in the cave, and that right there is quartz, which I'm actually going to grab because we can make a beacon out of that, which, like I said, I think the field shelter makes one, but I'm not sure, so let's just grab one quartz right there to make one. Let's see, how much are these worth in this one? I actually don't know. 86, so that is better than the other planet, the first planet, Silva, I think it's called, but it's still not really, like, amazing. So wolframite is like a greenish yellow, I believe, and we are completely out of tethers. Is that It's aluminum over there. I'm pretty sure that was only aluminum. Yeah, it is. Let's just take a quick look. See if we can see which direction to build tethers in at least. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything. It can also spawn in the ceilings like that aluminum right there. I'm not seeing anything at the moment. So we're going to have to keep looking. I'm going to need to get some more tethers though as well. Actually, we could just go deeper. That might also work a lot easier. I think you get a lot more resources when you go deeper. Or at least you like find a lot more resources, I mean. Actually, that might be some right over there. Oh, it's just resin. Okay, so let's go up. I think there was, yeah, I was going to say, I think there was compound in the middle of this that we can probably dig out. And make a few more packs of tethers. And I think we're going to go a bit deeper. Try and find some wolframite. Because I believe, like I said, it will spawn more often deeper. So, okay, I think that's going to be enough for now. I'm going to start making some tethers. I think that wind can still charge down here. It's just, yeah, you can see it is turning my wind turbine. It's just not very effective. But I do think that there was a lower entrance right here, I think. If I can shine my flashlight. Which that is the one nice thing about the work light I was talking about, is that it just puts a light around you. It's not like the flashlight, where it's just wherever you look, which means you don't have to be looking in that direction in order to see, which is nice. I actually don't know if there's anything down here. That might be it, unless this goes lower. I mean, it does, but like not actually into like a cave or anything. So let's get out of here. And I think I just want to dig while lower though, to try and find another cave. I think that might be the best thing to do. We can do a flat digging here, I think. Yeah, it'll be kind of low. Okay, there we go. We're into a cave now. And this is kind of a weird route, but it shouldn't be that hard to follow, I don't think. Now we just gotta see if we can find some wolframite. Quartz. Ow, I forget that those things freaking hit me. I feel like I'm just gonna run into one and just randomly die. That's just what I would probably do. But I don't know if I've ever died at one of those. Okay, perfect. Almost messed that up. More quartz, but nothing else. I think I just heard some kind of poison plant. What's up there? That's just rock, I guess. Huh. Let's keep looking. See if we can find any tungsten. Okay, yeah, there's the poison plant I was talking about. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and try and find some real quick. Alright guys, so I just found some tungsten. Well, I mean, technically it's wolframite right now. We just found some, and there you go. I actually made a kind of a different sound, which is kind of cool. I think certain resources will make different sounds when you get them. I mean, they're not like all different, but there is some different ones, which is pretty cool. And we're going to want to get a lot, though, mostly because of the fact I'm actually going to throw out these tethers for more as well, just because it's on a completely different planet. So we really want as much as possible. I don't think we want to get rid of anything else. Actually, I'm going to take my chances with the quartz, because there was like quartz super close to the base, so even if the field shelter doesn't provide a beacon, which actually we can probably check right now. I believe maybe that is that the field shelter? No, because that would be the field shelter, right? Yeah, because that's not going to be the other planet. So yeah, I believe it does then. It does show that, which is pretty cool. Oops, did not mean to fall down here. Oh crap, that's some dangerous plants right there. Come on. This is an awkward little area right here. I actually fell into it on the way here as well. That's why there's a tether down here. On the way over I fell in, but there we go. Okay, so I didn't really see anything else cool, except there were some chess pieces. Now you're probably really confused about what the heck I'm talking about. One's right here actually. It's called well, this is a Jasper Bishop, and you can collect them all and play like a chess game with them, I guess. I've never actually done it, and it seems like a kind of a cool idea, but you have to get them all on like all of the planets and stuff. Oh no, I haven't got this one. I was gonna say, did they rebury themselves? But no, I actually don't know. Okay, I think actually it looks like it's this way, right? Yeah, maybe. Ow, not again, dude. I keep forgetting. I'm literally so dumb. I just walk right into it. Luckily, I think we heal in between them, so like realistically, I'm not actually taking. Well, I am taking damage, but like I'm just healing it back really quickly, so I'm not eventually going to die to it. It's only if I get hit twice, like, very quickly, if that makes sense. If that makes sense of what I'm trying to say. I don't know, but... Alright, so we're almost out, and, I mean, we have what we came for, so honestly, we could just go back. We could set up a bit of a bigger base here, but I don't think I'm really going to worry about it. I might just fly back, honestly. I do want to take this with us, though. And I made this platform, but we really don't even need to use it. But I think we should have, like, a bit of storage. Okay, apparently we don't have any storage for this, which kind of sucks, because now we'd have to get rid of something. I mean, we could just get rid of, like, one tungsten and take the RTG, I guess. I kind of forgot that we left it here. Or we could drop the turbine. Actually, yeah, let's leave the turbine here, because we don't really actually need that. But enter, and we'll launch to another planet. Basically, each launch technically takes one. Well, it tells me I have 2 launches left. It takes 1. Launching into orbit takes 1, but then launching to another planet takes 1 as well. So that's why when you just hit launch to another planet, it technically just goes to that planet. Or like, it takes 2, if that makes sense, because it's just going straight to the planet. You're not basically skipping a whole step. Let's land right on over here, and we're basically back. So that was like the first place we're going to go to, but we can build bigger shuttles and go to a lot of other cooler, bigger places in the future, which will be really fun. So I think I'm going to throw this battery on here just because, and I have this RTG, and I really don't need the battery anymore, because I'm pretty sure this, oops, I put that on the wrong thing. Pretty sure that this RTG can basically sustain us for everything we really need. Maybe not if we get like the best mods for our drill, then it might not be able to keep up, because that does cost more power the better mods you have on your drill. But I'm not sure. So we're just going to go and run with it right now. Well, that battery actually is getting used up pretty fast, but hopefully during the daytime the solar panel will be able to charge it. Just give it a bit of extra power. Oh yeah, so the thruster, you can see now it's completely done, and we can salvage that later for scrap. But we don't have a scrapper right now. But it did give us an extra one for crafting it, so I guess we can throw that on the underneath in case we need to go anywhere. Hey, and we got another mission done for getting tungsten from wolframite, and that gives us just some schematics. Not super important, but it still saves us some bytes, you know. So I want, though, to get a chemistry lab right here, which is ceramic, glass, and tungsten. So we have ceramic, and we have tungsten. I guess that was tungsten, right? Yes. But we need glass, and for glass, it's actually pretty simple. It's just smelted quartz, which, I mean, kind of makes sense. So we could go and find quartz, but I'm just going to go ahead and actually make it, because we can make quartz in our little cell centrifuge machine over here, which is really cool, because this thing is just like probably one of the best machines in the game, like one of the most useful machines, because it can just make so many resources. But while we're worrying about that, we do need to make another platform, which means we need more resin, which means we need to go find some more resin, as I was saying. Let's actually also grab some of this copper, though, because we need the copper to make a work light, like I was saying. And a work light, it actually does also use power, so that would also go against our RTG and make it a bit harder, but it should be perfectly fine. So yeah, this is malachite, and it smelts into copper. We'll just grab like 2, I guess, for now. We can always grab more later. Now let's run over to this resin, though, and get at least 3 resin. Hopefully I have 3 slots. Okay, I have 4. Perfect. Also, these things, if you get too close, they will attack you. So let's chop that up. I don't know why I only killed one of them, and I guess I was just kind of showing you guys, but... Okay, that's 1 resin. We need a bit more. 2 and 3, maybe. There we go. So, with the chemistry lab, we need it to make alloys and like diamonds and hydrazine, a bunch of like fancy stuff, basically. So we're gonna do that. We need it basically to progress through the game, make better shuttles, get better resources, that kind of stuff. So now let's go ahead and make our large platform B, as we always do. Probably also want to make some storages, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. We're going to make 3 of these into quartz, and we're going to leave this quartz for later if we ever want to make a beacon when we go to a different planet. Because field shelters, I don't think they're very cheap. I don't think so. I think they're in here. Let's see. Let's see what we need to make one. Apparently they're not in here. Where are the field shelters? Or actually, maybe they are in there. Just I don't have it unlocked. Oh yeah, I didn't unlock it. It just gave me one. Which yeah, we need silicone and graphene. Those are both things we can make in the chemistry lab, but they are very expensive, and we do not have the resources for them at all. And maybe graphene. I'm pretty sure we don't. But and it also costs 8,000 bytes. So yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. But let's throw this RTG on there actually. Go ahead and speed that up a little bit. I could put this battery on there too, actually. Just to use a bit of charge, because it's going to recharge anyway when we put it back on there when the wind blows. Because this is going pretty slow. Definitely could be faster. But is the glass done? Okay, perfect. Glass. Then I would make it right now, but the problem is that, let's throw this on here too. Speed it up. It's also made in the medium printer, so we gotta wait for this to finish anyway. Come on, finish up. Almost done, there we go. And then we need to make chemistry lab. Bang. Grab this. Here's the thing, where do we want to put it though? You could keep on expanding it, but I kind of want to like turn it into more of like an L shape here, so we don't just walk all the way over, if that makes sense. So we can put it right there instead. Well, that's making though, I might go get a bit more resin, like 4 resin, and that way we can make some storages to put on the sides of it, which is useful. As always, it's useful for like every single type of machine, basically, to have storage on the side. That's why the large platform Bs are so good, because the large platform As, you just like, you can only put the machine on there, basically. You can only put a research chamber. You can only put a chemistry lab. Actually, I have absolutely no power. Okay, well, so they got rid of all my power stuff. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and just go back, and we'll just give it one storage, because we got enough for that. It just said I finished one, but now it's not here. Why is this not closing? How do I close this? Escape, apparently. Where is the one that I just finished, though? Oh, I also need to create something else in it. So that was just part of what I need to do. Okay. Makes a bit more sense. Okay, so let's make 1 medium storage. Actually, we could use soil to get a second one, because we can make resin with soil. Let's do that. Resin. There we go. Let's turn this around. So, I can make rubber, bioorganic, and resin. So this basically combines resources that we already have into something else. We can make a ton of stuff, and especially this thing, nanocarbon alloy. This is going to be one of the most advanced things basically in the game. And it's not going to be easy to get. It's going to take us a long time, a lot more episodes, but it's going to be pretty interesting to get there. And with this, we can make RTGs, which are basically bigger versions of those small QT RTGs, which will be pretty sick, actually, because that's basically just infinite power to our base. And we might even set up an automatic nanocarbon alloy thing, which, well, it'll be pretty automatic, but the one that I usually would do isn't 100% automatic, which just doesn't really work because, well, you need like titanium and like metals, and you can't make that in a soil centrifuge, so you can't really 100% automate it though. But either way, it's still very efficient. Here's the second storage though. We can get 2 storages on this bad boy, and yeah, so I'm not really sure what we want to work towards next. I gotta kind of remember the path, if that makes sense. I need to create rubber or plastic though. We can do this just for the mission, you know. Let's see which one's easier to make though. Let's see. Okay, so plastic is carbon and compound. So carbon is actually just smelted organic. This is organic and resin though. That one, yeah, that one would be a lot easier to make. Boop, boop. If I didn't miss, there we go. And if you want to see the animation here, it kind of uses pressure and heat, I guess, to combine them and make it into a new resource, which is pretty cool. I think rubber It's like not silicon. I don't remember what it looks like. I think it's more silver. Which is pretty cool. The wind must have just started because it just sped up. Yep. It's like blackish kind of color. There we go. So we finished that mission. I think that one was only for like 1,000 bytes though. Yeah. Now this one, print an auto arm, store a resource with an auto arm. Can't do that right now. I think we could pretty soon, but I'm not really worried about that. Extra research unit. We need like dynamite for that, I think. So we can't really do anything about that. Unlock and print a packager. We could do that. We get a shredder actually. Yeah, let's do that. We have a packager over there. There are packagers that spawn in there, but obviously we wouldn't have unlocked it. And they are crept in the inventory right here, packager. We needed 1 graphite though, and normally we would go and find graphite, but graphite can be made in the soil centrifuge like every other surface resource basically. So we should go and dig some soil, but I'm gonna take advantage of this thing, and or like this opportunity, I guess you could say. And I'm gonna just dig up more resin, because they get resin and soil at the same time, right? So you might as well. Let's just run over here. We should probably get some tethers here. For instance, like that actually right there, that box right there, is a packager. But it wants us to unlock and make one, not use one, so we kind of can't cheat the system like that. But it's fine, not that big of a deal. And I'm stupid and completely forgot that I have no power. What we're going to do, actually, we're going to turn these off. Okay, we need to go back to our tether. When connected to the tether, you do get power. You can see the yellow line right there. It's not very much, though, and these drill mods really drain the power, so I'm actually just going to turn that off. But I'm just going to drill right here, though. That way the tether can keep up with the power. And I'm kind of missing out on actual resources. Unless I can reach the copper from here, which I might be able to while on a tether line. Actually, I can't really drill this very well without the drill mod anyway, so that won't really work. Yeah, let's just cut out the soil. I mean, I think 1 canister would work, because I think 2 canisters makes 2. So 1 would obviously make 1. So I don't think we really need 2, but I'm going to get 2 anyway, because I think we need graphite for an auto arm for that mission as well. So that would be useful just to have it both, especially while we're here digging it up, and we might as well, right? Now the auto arm is very important for automation, but I don't really think there's much we really need to automate right now, unless we really want to automate a small generator thing with like organic, or we could make a medium generator thing with what's it called? Carbon. So basically medium generators take carbon, which is, like I said, the smelted organic. So I honestly half forgot what we were doing. Oh yeah, we needed soil. Okay. So go ahead and make some graphite right here. Yeah, see, 2 graphite for 2 cans of soil. So we can get that making. And let's just put the resin on here. This is kind of like a little storage thing right here that we're just going to kind of use as storage, even though we don't really need to. Also, we can turn these back on now that we have our RTG, or our QT RTG, whatever you want to call it. But let's look at some more of these here. Atmospheric condenser, we can't do that yet. Got their lithium, oxygen tank, power cells, glow sticks, and dynamite. So it just wants me to unlock all that. And we get another RTG, or QT RTG. Ooh, we should do that actually. We just need to unlock them. We don't even have to make them. I think that's all in your inventory. Oxygen tank, 2,000 bytes. Glow sticks, right? 350. That's not very much. What else does it need? Power cells, 800. And then dynamite. I don't know where dynamite is. Let me look for it real quick. Dynamite, 3,750 bytes. Yeah, basically we need a lot of bytes if we want to do that. So we should probably go get another research item and at least get it researching. I think, so in the forest there are, I believe, 2 kinds of research items that we might want to grab. Actually, there's some on these rocks. I'm just going to grab this one right here. It's like, honestly, like, whatever. Just going to grab it. Also, do we have a work light made? Or unlocked, I mean. Not made, unlocked. I actually have no idea. I don't think so. I know we can make it in here. I'm pretty sure we don't. Where is it? Oh, we do. Sweet. So we need 1 copper, which we have now, because I put that on the smelter. The malachite that we got in the mountains. So yeah. Realistically, though, for the QTRTG, we don't need it, but it would be nice to have, like, for when the wind's not blowing or when the solar panels aren't on and we don't have generators going. Like, I think we're going to start using that battery. Yeah, we weren't actually making anything before, so it wasn't actually using it. Let's go ahead and make a work light, though, now. So that is going to take up an inventory slot, but it is really, really useful. You can see how much more light is around us now already. So that is really, really cool. Now, I think I'm going to put this RTG... I don't know, I want to put it back on just to charge it more, but I don't know. I think we should just work on more power, though. So I think a really good way of doing power that would be kind of fun would be to do batteries, like bigger batteries. We need lithium for that, though. Okay, we'll figure it out. But like batteries with wind turbines and solar panels. Just kind of do a huge mosh pit of everything so that, like, while the wind's going and while the sun's out, it will charge up all the batteries. And while the wind isn't going and while the sun isn't out, the batteries will be used on our base. And if we can get like a big enough battery and like solar wind farm, we would be able to actually just have infinite power, kind of, until we obviously unlock more, build more and more things and that kind of stuff. Then it would kind of get kind of frustrating, but so we'd have to build more and more until eventually we get RTGs. But I don't think we can build all the solar panel fancy stuff yet. Yeah, so we could do generators. I don't know. I don't like making medium generators. I don't really think they're that good. But solar panels, wind turbines, and medium batteries are good. Obviously, RTG's the best. But nanocarbon alloy, yeah, that's a pain. But medium battery also needs lithium, so we're not going to do that yet, I don't think. I think we might make a bunch of small batteries, though. Then wind turbines are only aluminum and ceramic. And then solar panels are copper and glass. So realistically, not too bad of resources, like not too expensive, but we do need a lot more bytes, which is kind of tough. We could make a bunch more research chambers and do that and just have more things researching at once. Like we can make large platform A's, because realistically, actually, these platform B's aren't very useful with the research chambers because they don't need these storages. They don't like produce items. They just use a research item. So realistically, it's not actually that useful. We're kind of wasting this platform. I mean, you can see the storage. These generators have nothing to do with the research chamber. This is kind of just occupying the main slot. But anyway, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. We went to a whole different planet. We got tungsten. We made a chemistry lab. And yeah, we made some pretty good progress. We also got this QT RTG and work light. So pretty good. We're making progress. We're just going to kind of keep pushing along. Oh yeah, we were going to make the packager, though, actually. Let's make the packager first. Oops, misclick. Packager, bang. We can get that mission done. Remember what did that do for us? We got a medium shredder, that's right. So that'd be kind of nice. It's not really super important right now. We'll worry about that later, but anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.